call that guy Grandpa.
Batten down the hatches. Raise the mizzen masts, men. Prepare to board.
Aw.
What's the meaning of this?
Grandpa, it's my first ship.
How do you expect to be a Marine when you're wasting your time on this nonsense?
I don't want to be a Marine. I'm a pirate.
Oh.
Grandpa, don't! Stop! It's my ship!
Dang.
Your training begins today. But first,
You go!
lunch.
Yep. What?
I'm a pirate!
Oh. Their poor ship. They just got it.
Are you okay?
I think so.
Not okay. Not even close to okay. Fire back at them! Or how about we sail away as fast as we can? Nami, trim the sail thing. Let's sink their ship.
We don't have time. They're stealing our wind. If they pull up alongside us, we're finished.
Yeah.
Zoro, sheet in and hard to port.
Oh my gosh.
Cannon, right? Yeah, of course. I've loaded thousands of them. This must be a different model than I'm used to. Which way's port?
The left.
Oh my goodness.
The barrel, light the fuse, then get the hell out of the way.
Oh no.
Oh, man.
Yeah. I think running is the best option. They have such a small crew and they're not experienced.
No shots. I want these pirates taken alive.
Pirate vessel. By order of the Marines, lower your sails and submit to my authority.
Your way.
Does he know who that is? His grandson? How? Oh! Dang, that was a good shot. How did he just chuck that cannonball though?
Not bad, boy. Not bad.
That was amazing. You saved us.
You didn't tell me you could do that.
I didn't know I could.
Oh, that was a first. I mean, if he's rubber, he can be a balloon.
Nami, get us out of here.
On it.
I think he knows who that is. But it's like a fun game for him because it's his grandson. This title.
What we need is a place to lay low, wait out any reinforcements they send after us, but my charts are useless in this spot.
What did Luffy say?
He's up on the bow. He hasn't said anything since we hightailed it.
Somebody needs to talk to him about this and that other thing.
What other thing?
Oh, gee, I wonder. The Vice Admiral of the Marines is my grandfather thing?
Doesn't seem like a big deal.
You're his first mate. Kind of seems like that falls under your job description.
Fine.
They're also emotionally unavailable.
About the battle, you want to talk about it?
Nope.
Okay, good talk. Seems fine to me.
You guys smell that?
Smell what?
There's something on the breeze. It smells like butter and meat.
Can't smell anything.
He has brain damage.
I think that every day.
Really gotta get out of this fog.
I know, but I smell food, which means that there's someone somewhere cooking.
He has like heightened senses. He was hearing Clawhador really well.
3 degrees back to port.
Add food to the equation and suddenly he knows how to navigate.
What is that? Is that land?
Can't be. There aren't any islands anywhere near here.
So it's a ship?
What's Baratie?
Baratie. Oh. It's like a little... Oh, whoa, that's so cool. That looks like so much fun. I want to eat there.
I think this place is a restaurant.
Then I know what we're gonna do next.
Disguise the ship so the Marines can't find us?
Sail back to Sarah Village where it's safe.
Nah, let's eat.
That fish better have a bar.
It looked like they had a fancy one on the back of it.
Welcome to Baratie. How can I help you?
Oh,
Where do we eat?
he
Do
is
you
fish.
have a reservation, sir?
Do we need one?
We're very full today. I could put you on the waiting list. It's 3 weeks out.
Oh,
Maybe you want to check your book again. You wouldn't want to turn away the future king of the pirates now, would you?
he's wearing that hat backwards.
You'll have to excuse them. They're idiots.
Oh.
Right this way, ma'am.
See? Works every time.
Does anyone else have just like an urge to hang out with Luffy? I feel like it would be so much fun.
Here are your menus. Your waiter will be with you shortly.
I wonder what kind of food they have here.
Oh. They have good food. Seared ahi tuna. That looks so good.
What the hell is this?
I call it true bluefin sauté. It's elephant tuna, seared asparagus, and a sweet soy reduction.
Is that so?
Yeah.
Well, I call it crap.
Oh.
Gonna sling one more prime rib medium well. I am going to drop dead of boredom, you old shit!
You don't like cooking our menu? Fine. Because I'll be more than delighted to give you some other work elsewhere. In fact, you are off the line.
Oh.
Get out there and wait tables.
But it looks so good.
You know the rules here. We don't waste food, and there is no fight in Baratie.
This ain't gonna be a fight. I'm just going to kill it.
Oh.
And I'd like to pour you each a glass of Burgerstein on the house.
I'll have that drink. After he apologizes for his bad manners. Over my dead body.
Whoa. Chef has moves.
Good fighter.
Yeah.
Welcome to our shitty restaurant, where the only thing worse than the ambiance is the food. Sanji, what can I get for you?
One of everything, please.
Any drinks? One of our signature cocktails to help you choke down your meal.
Giving us the hard sell, huh?
Yeah.
Madam, I didn't see you there. Would you care for an aperitif to start? We have several rare Mercure vintages in stock. Or perhaps you'd like a glass of Umashu.
Something wrong with your eye?
Just blinded by your beauty.
He's a ladies' man.
We don't need their help.
If we delay, we might lose track of Luffy entirely.
No SOS calls. Handle this problem on our own.
Why does this feel like a fun game for him?
Mihawk, did I catch you in the middle of something?
What? Bounty canceled.
Killing some time.
Oh my gosh.
What can I do for you, Vice Admiral?
One that suits your
His
particular
sword is
talents.
huge.
Upstart named Luffy fancies himself a pirate.
Doesn't sound like much of a challenge.
Don't underestimate this one. He's a wild card.
Whoa. What?
I'm afraid it's time I ended this.
Oh.
Why are you after me?
You woke me from my nap.
Then allow me to make it permanent.
Oh, shoulder cannon. Oh. Oh.
Where am I headed?
East Blue, Sambas region, and Mihawk. Bring him alive by any means necessary.
Interesting.
You didn't think to mention that your grandfather was a Marine, and not just any Marine, a Vice Admiral. I mean, I don't know about you two, but I didn't sign up for that.
I stole the map. No one would have known I was there.
As opposed to wrecking a base commander's office.
Your bill, sir.
Thank you, my good man.
No, sir. Thank you.
Did he pay?
I'm not saying that it's good that the Marines are on our tail. We show them that they can't just roll over us.
Who the hell is Monkey D. Luffy?
He didn't pay.
You seem to be confused about the rules of the house, but Baratie doesn't offer credit. You eat, you pay.
I may not look like a big deal yet, but you're talking with the future king of the pirates. And as soon as I find the One Piece, I'm gonna come back here, pay this bill in full, and with interest.
Right down.
Oh boy.
The pirates are gonna be London chore boy.
Ah.
You're gonna pay off your debt washing dishes.
What?
For starters, you got to remember something. The meal you had with your friends, that's 1 year's worth of dishes.
Keep me out of the kitchen all you like. I'll never be a waiter.
Well, that's fine by me, because you sure as hell were never going to be a cook in my restaurant. Have you got it?
What was that face? Is Luffy gonna recruit him as a cook? I feel like they're focusing on him a lot.
Pace yourself.
I don't even think there's any liquor in this. It tastes just like candy.
Last time I said that, I woke up face down under a table.
Same.
You seriously don't think what Luffy did is messed up?
You should have told us. But in case you didn't notice, we've been making enemies everywhere we go. Psycho clowns, killer butlers. What's a vice admiral gonna do to us?
No, you don't get it. I can't get caught, not when I'm so close.
To what?
Who's ready for another drink? My treat.
Favorite kind of drink?
Interesting.
Let me get your second best bottle of rum.
Anything else?
Yeah. If I wanted to secure passage to the Konomi Islands, who would I talk to?
And that'd be me. It cost you 6,000.
I have Barry.
Yeah, clearly.
Need room for your friends too?
No, just me.
Well, I'm gonna slip 22. Be ready to sail at dawn.
Okay. I mean, she has to steal the map from them, right?
I know I'm going to regret this, but what's wrong?
What you said back at Syrup Village. Oh, Garp, I'm starting to think you might be right about it.
What, is it my birthday? Of course I'm right.
You ever hear of anyone called Mihawk?
Best swordsman in the world?
Oh.
One of the 7 warlords of the seas?
Warlords?
Years ago, there were these 7 incredibly powerful pirates. Each one worse than the next. They ruled the seas, terrorizing everyone they came across. The world government could have gone after them, but that would have meant an all-out war. They realized it'd be more useful to keep them close, as allies.
I see.
Why would the Marines need to work with pirates?
To do the things they didn't want tied back to them. In exchange, the warlords were given free reign.
Makes sense why his bounty was canceled, and yeah, now he's doing work. Doing work for the Marines.
How's that dish pile coming along?
Never seems to get any smaller.
Bet you regret giving him the IOU.
I don't really do regret. No point in looking back.
Lucky you. Sometimes when I try to look ahead, all I see is back. There's this place where you can find ingredients from all 4 seas. East blue, west blue, north and south. They call it the All Blue. Nobody knows where it is, but there's fish there that have never been seen. Rare seaweeds, spices that have never been tasted. It's a cook's paradise, and I'm gonna find it one day. That's my dream.
He's gonna come with them.
If you want to cook, you should cook. Don't let some stubborn old man get in the way of your dream. Stand up to him. Tell him what you want.
It's more complicated than that.
I don't really do complicated either.
Help me! Help! I'm so hungry.
Oh.
Some nice corned beef fried rice sound.
What do you think you're doing?
A Baratie everyone eats.
And who's gonna pay for that? This is a business. We can't be giving handouts to every down-on-his-luck pirate that washes up.
No.
The man is hungry, I feed him.
Zeph kicked you off the line.
Yeah, well, I don't see the old man here, do you?
He came in like he was getting attacked. Oh, that looks good.
I was drifting out there for a week. You saved my life tonight.
You're not only a good cook, you're a good guy. If Zeph doesn't appreciate you, you should join my crew.
There it is.
Sorry, Joe boy, I've already got a job.
But you're not happy here. And we're gonna need a great cook if we're gonna find the One Piece.
The One Piece.
Yeah, I'm gonna find it and become king of the pirates.
We were searching for it too. I was part of a mighty pirate armada. Our captain was hell-bent on finding Gold Roger's treasure, but the Grand Line was his undoing. We lost 50 ships and 5,000 men.
Jeez.
I was the only survivor. Save yourself. Forget you ever heard of the One Piece.
That's a lot of ships and a lot of men.
Does have a certain grace about him. Frantic, uncoordinated.
Sea slug.
That's it.
What are you carrying around that's so heavy?
You've no idea.
I bet I do. I bet I know more about you than you do about me.
Yeah, right. You're an open book.
Care to prove it? I guess something about you. You drink. You guess something about me. I drink.
Go ahead.
Why are there 3 shots?
Tell me all about myself.
I bet you grew up in a big city, running schemes, hanging out in swanky bars like this one.
You must be thirsty.
You're saying I'm wrong.
I grew up in a small village, a handful of houses in the center of a tangerine grove. Drink.
Oh. I feel like she's trying to get them drunk so that they don't notice she's gonna slip away.
I'll bet you didn't have any friends as a kid.
I had friends.
Swords don't count.
I had one friend.
Hell, one more than I had.
Is it true you're sending Drakul Mihawk after Luffy?
That's a nasty habit. Listening at doorways.
I heard what I heard, sir. It seems there are different rules for different pirates.
And the ocean is blue.
I signed an oath to protect people, to treat everyone equally under the law. And if that's not the case, maybe I'm not meant to be a Marine.
I joined the Marines over 50 years ago. A green recruit like yourself. I came in with simple ideals, but I had to adapt because the world is not a simple place. The same set of laws do not apply to everyone.
But that's not fair.
No, it's not. But you have to decide if you can live with that. But the Marines are all that are standing between order and anarchy. Let me ask you, can you live with that?
I think so.
Dang. This show does a good job at making you feel like you kind of don't like him, and then you end up liking him.
We ended up having the best shot in the East Blue, so I fired at him. Boom, boom, boom.
Sir,
He's there already.
you're the captain.
Technically, no, but I did distract him so that Luffy was like the official captain.
Oh my gosh.
I should very much like to meet this Luffy.
Come meet the whole crew.
Which one of you is Monkey D. Luffy?
You're Drakul Mihawk.
He knows him.
I have business with your captain. If you know what's good for you, you'll hand him over.
I've been following your career since I was a child. It's an honor to finally meet you, sir.
Thank you.
Which is why it pains me to inform you that tomorrow you're going to die. I, Roro Zoro, challenge you to a duel to the death.
What?
I've never heard of you.
They call me the Demon Pirate Hunter. Lifelong dream is to best you in single combat and become the greatest swordsman in the world.
You're serious?
Oh, I should have put that together.
You'll see how serious I am.
Very well. Tomorrow at dawn. And when I'm done with you, Pirate Hunter, I'll take your captain.
Of course. I just kind of assumed because he was a pirate hunter, he's heard of him, but he was...
What the hell did you just do?
Described as the best swordsman in the world ever. That makes sense. That is his life dream.
Big bad Marine Grandpa sent a warlord of the sea to bring you in, and instead of getting the hell out of here when he had the chance, Zoro challenged him to a duel.
Which he accepted. When you met me tied up on that cross, what did I say?
You made a promise to someone a long time ago to be the world's greatest swordsman.
The only way to do that is to beat Mihawk in a duel and take his title. I intend to do just that.
Will you please do something?
It's his dream, Nami.
Yeah.
I can't get in the way of somebody's dream.
I love him so much.
If you fight him tomorrow, you're going to lose.
Why do you even give a shit?
Because you're my friend, you idiot.
You said it yourself, you don't have any friends.
She cares about them. Like, for real. She's interesting. I can't put my finger on her.
Well, coming aboard?
Oh, is it going to the bigger ship? Okay. She can't.
Monkey D. Luffy. I'm surprised the Marines would require my services for such a small package.
Let's begin.
His eyes are so scary.
What the hell is that? I'm here for a sword fight.
I don't hunt rabbits with a cannon.
Dang.
I'm no rabbit.
That remains to be seen.
Is he gonna do it? I'm nervous. He looks so scary. Oh my gosh.
God, you want to run, huh?
Hardly.
There's no way. There's no way.
You're strong, but fighting isn't all about strength. You're like a little frog croaking in a well.
Croak, croak, croak.
One of us would become the world's greatest swordsman to ever live.
Oh my gosh.
Why don't you retreat?
Oh.
I can't. Or my dream will be lost forever.
No.
You're brave. I'll give you that. So I'll do you the honor of killing you with Yoru.
No.
That's more like it.
Oh my gosh. Was he not giving it his all either? Oh. Oh my gosh.
You're defeated. Why do you persist?
Wounds on the back are a swordsman's greatest shame.
Magnificent.
Wait, what? No!
Zoro! Monkey D. Luffy.
No!
I'm going to become the king of the pirates.
It's a much more treacherous path than even defeating me.
I don't care. It's what I'm going to do.
Maybe you will at that. This world could use a few more wild cards. Roanoa Zoro. It's too soon for you to die. Grow strong and come find me. I'll be waiting.
Oh, at least he didn't kill him.
Losing so much blood.
It's gonna be okay. Hey, Zoro, can you hear me? Said it's too soon for you to die.
Yeah.
If I fail to become the world's greatest swordsman, you'll be disappointed, right?
Oh.
Never fail me.
From now until I beat him, to become the greatest swordsman, I will never lose again!
Zoro?
Wait. No.
Zoro!
No.
Zoro!
No, he's not dead. He's not dead. He's just losing a lot of blood, so he's knocked out. So is he letting Luffy go so that he can take care of Zoro? I need to watch this last part again. I need to see.
Monkey D. Luffy. What's your goal? It's a much more treacherous path than even defeating me.
I don't care.
This world could use a few more wild cards. Roanoa Zoro. Too soon for you to die.
He got inspired by Luffy, which is interesting because he is who he is. He was one of the 7 or 8 warlords. I think it was 7. And I think his whole thing about the world could use a little bit more wild cards, and thinking back to like the Marines and the out of the rules or kind of like under the rule book kind of way that they're dealing with these warlords. I think he's letting him go because he's inspired by him becoming king of the pirates, and that's his dream. I hate how easily he defeated Zoro. I thought maybe he'd be able to pull it out of him or something. I don't know. I got really excited for him, and then I realized that it wasn't really going the way that I expected it to. And then his swords broke, and I was hoping that maybe her sword, because I remember them mentioning when they gave it to him that it was a special kind of blade, special kind of steel. So then I was like, all right, at least we have that. And then he just sacrificed himself, basically. Like, don't cut me down in the back. Just let me have it. But I feel like he didn't give him a final blow. I mean, that cut looks really deep, but maybe he's just losing a lot of blood. I don't think that Zoro is dead. I can't think about that until we jump into the next episode. They have to address it then, right? I don't want him to die. Zoro is probably, aside from Luffy, one of my favorite characters right now, for sure. I'm feeling really devastated and really sad for him. It's kind of reminding me of, like, I just went through Demon Slayer, that one episode where Inosuke gets beaten, and I know that they're very different sides of the spectrum, but I'm feeling the same way. Like, he went after his dream. He took on this warlord because that was his dream, and it was spat in his face, and it was so easy to defeat him. And I feel for him, and I hope that it doesn't break his spirit. And I don't really understand what he meant in the end here, like, never again. And then he just passes out. There's no way he's dead.
Never. Again.
Yeah, he's talking smack. He's ready. He's gonna do it. And then he just passes out. He just passes out.
To become the greatest swordsman. I'll never lose.
They're just trying to freak us out. And it's working. It's working. We gotta get into the next episode. I can't be left on a cliffhanger like this. I love Zoro way too much. I love all of these characters way too much. I did notice that she's back. She didn't actually leave. Nami, she didn't get on the boat. She's there. So I was kind of like swept all up in this warlord fight and wondering in the back of my mind, like, can he actually do this? Is this going to be the part? And then I was thinking, like, wait, this anime is 1,000 episodes long. Ain't no way that he immediately becomes the next warlord, the next greatest swordsman. And then I started to doubt him. And then it was just like, that was going through my mind, this train of thought just kind of like dwindling down to like, oh my gosh, he's actually going to lose. And then I was nervous that he was going to like slice his head off or something, but he spared him and he's still alive. There's no way he is still alive. But yeah, I honestly forgot about Nami. About to leave until I was just rewatching it in that moment. I think that she is realizing that she loves this crew. And you could see it in the way that she fought for Zoro not to go after his death. The way that she looks at Luffy sometimes. The way that she even looks at Usopp and the bickering and all of that. I think she's very torn between something. She has a lot of weight, as Zoro put it. Something heavy that we haven't heard yet or uncovered. So let's jump into the next episode. I can't wait. I can't wait any longer. I can't talk about anything else other than I hope Zoro's okay. Let's jump into the next episode.